According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, choking is a leading cause of injury among children aged 4 and under. The reason this type of injury is so dangerous is because it can lead to a hypoxic or anoxic brain injury, which is when the flow of oxygen is cut off from the brain. These can be some of the worst and most debilitating injuries a person can have. Now, daycares are responsible for training caregivers on how to avoid these preventable choking incidents. Inexperienced or untrained caregivers may not understand the dangers of choking until it's too late. It's the responsibility of the daycare and the caregivers to keep hazardous items out of reach. Food and toys present the most danger for choking incidents in young kids. Non-food items found in daycares that may pose a choking hazard are small toys, batteries, coins, marbles, jewelry, and even bottle caps. Daycares must also ensure that the food they're feeding to toddlers and infants is cut up small enough to avoid any chance of choking. Some of the most common foods served at daycare that poses a high risk for choking are whole grapes, hot dogs, hard candies, popcorn, and marshmallows, just to name a few. Daycare teachers are supposed to be properly trained in feeding and monitoring infants, toddlers, and young children. Caregivers are also required to be trained in CPR, so that if a child does begin choking, the caregiver is able to do everything possible to prevent any injuries. If you or someone you know has a child who suffered from a choking incident while at a daycare, it's important that you speak with a lawyer that understands these types of claims. Contact us to learn why the sooner you take action, the more helpful it'll be for your child's recovery and their case. Daycares cannot cut corners when it comes to the safety of your children. And if they do, they must be held accountable.